anarchist market alternative is basically a free market. In the book called Basic Bakunin, the violent socialist anarchist philosopher, Bakunin's opinion on the free market is described. He gets into what a free market alternative would be in an anarchist society. His anarchist free market alternative is a free market, essentially. He advocates for economic tools such as collective action, international trading standards, etc. If you're basically having an economic system in an anarchist society, how is it actually different from the free market exactly? Especially if you're establishing international trade, is it even actually an anarchist society? To be fair, Bakunin seems more reasonable than some anarchists. He's written about why an anarchist society would not be utopian, because that's not the point to him. That's one of the few aspects I still appreciate about Michael Malice. He sounds exactly like an anarcho capitalist most of the time, but I have heard him talk about this opinion that an anarchist society would not be utopian. I should also clarify that I'm not claiming Malice argues for Bakunin's anarchist free market alternative. I don't know whether an anarchist or an anarcho-capitalist in terms of, I don't know whether he's an anarchist or an anarcho-capitalist in terms of the free market or lack thereof in an anarchist society. Okay, to get back to the book though, it's more important to both Bakunin and Malice that anarchism anarchism is supposedly better for a culture than democracy or communism, at least. So maybe Bakunin was not a segregationist anarchist. Perhaps he's more realistic and accepts the fact that even anarchists would have to cooperate with non anarchist societies. Anyway, my main point is this: if you're setting up a free market alternative in an anarchist civilization with a monetary system, collective action, international trading standards, aka global trade, isn't this still totally a free market? To be as generous as possible, it sounds like a slightly different version of a free market, but it's still fucking free market, man. So, like I said, Bakunin's anarchist free market alternative is basically a free market.